Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do meme review. So we're going to go ahead and go over a bunch of Stormlight Archive memes that I've managed to collect from various Facebook groups because I've seen so many of them pop up in these groups that I've taken to just saving them to my phone. I don't even read them anymore. If I see them, I'll just hurry up and save them. So some of them I'm totally going to understand, other ones I probably won't understand. I don't know. I'm pretty much caught up in the Cosmere, so I should understand all of them, I think. But it ought to be fun to go through them and see how funny they are. Because some of them that I've seen are hilarious. So I hope they all are consistently funny. So let's go ahead and get started. But first, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And let's begin. So, I'm going to basically be looking over here the entire time because this is where my computer screen is off to the side. If I mirror the footage, it might look weird if I'm looking that way. I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe it'll all line up when it's mirrored, but if I'm looking this way, then I mirror it, then I'll be looking that way. I don't know. Whichever side has the most screen availability is where the footage will be. So let's go ahead and start off with this first one. So this first one, I like it. We got Liren pointing at Kaladin going no fighting, which is basically the same thing as Pattern pointing at Shallan and Adolin going no fucking. So it's the same. I like that. That's funny. I gotta click the little direction arrow thing, I think, to change. All right, next up, let's see. All right. Oh, this is from Clash of the Titans. I like that movie, even though it wasn't really well reviewed. All right, so we got Kaladin out front and said, "We won't survive another bridge run unless." Then we got the Jinn. Why are you looking at me like that, Kaladin? Take off your skin. They misspelled shin, but that's hilarious. Oh, it's so morbid. We gotta make our necro armor. We gotta make necromancer armor. Take off your skin. Oh, I like that one. That's a good one. See, if I was ranking it, that one would be up there. So we're gonna go ahead to the next one. I like that one. Light Song being read in my head. Light Song being read by Elisa Brashanen. I'm assuming that's the audiobook narrator or the graphic audio narrator. I'm unfamiliar. I did not. I think. No, it can't be the graphic audio because Light Song was not voiced by this person. So this has to be the audiobook one. I didn't listen to the audiobook, so I'm unfamiliar with this one. So it's a little bit of an inside joke. So I guess. But I really did like Warbreaker and the graphic audio. That one was awesome. So next up, Liv realizing her shard fork can't hold soup. Oh yeah, this is from The Last of Us. I think I'm going to go ahead and do a Last of Us review actually, or depending on when this video goes up. Maybe I already did it. I don't know. If I already did it, then you know my thoughts on the show. But if I haven't, this is so perfect. I remember when this happened in the episode, and just so many memes were churned out because of it. Because these three images just work so beautifully. I love them so much. Let's keep going. All right, the next one again, same sequence of images, but we got rereading Words of Radiance and Callus. And for my boon, oh my god, I feel this in my soul. That's my exact reaction. It's so cringe, but so understandable, and it's still so hilarious. But it's like, we almost got Sadius. What did you do? Why? But yeah. So all the stuff that goes along with that. But it's like, yes, that's exactly how I felt. This is a great meme. I love it. And again, I say these three images of Joel, of Pedro Pascal in that episode, it works for meme fodder so well. It's so good. All right, next up. Wayne unsuccessfully trying to squander his fortune. So I'm never going to financially recover from this. I love that. That was one of my favorite things about the Lost Metal is that Wayne, just by virtue of trying to get rid of his own money, invented sports. He invented professional sports and gambling and all kinds of stuff. Just incidentally, he just kind of created it. I love how in and I believe Rhythm of War, Sabario and Navani essentially invented Vegas. They turned the Shattered Plains into Vegas, more or less. And friggin' on Skadro, we got Wayne inventing all sports and things like this. This is so fun. I love these little contemporary things from our world that just bleeds into the Cosmere in this way. I love how Brandon does that. We gotta go on to the next one. I don't recognize. Oh, I think that's Joe Exotic. I think that's a Joe Exotic reference. That's one of those pandemic things I just didn't get into. That and Squid Game, I just did not get into it. Again, we got the same Joe images. I love them. Kaladin putting the weight of the entire world on his shoulders. Yes, that's. See, that one's a little heartfelt. That's a little real. That was quite real. Because, oh, poor Cal. He just can't get a break. Oh, I just don't want him to get like a permanent break. Because I'm afraid that, yeah, we. Anyway, let's keep going. Again, I think I must have grabbed so many of the Pedro Pascal ones. When you're a stick, but some redhead keeps insisting you should burn. Like, I am a stick, but you could be fired. Like, well, I'm a stick. Oh, that's one of my favorite parts of the story. I love that so much. Shalom's failed the first attempt at soul casting. That's so much fun. I love it. Next up. I love me some Tom and Jerry too, so this works. We got Moash with the double barrel trying to shoot Elokar and then throwing some random old people in the dungeon. It's Moash to So, okay, so Elokar shoving old people in the dungeon is literally related to the barrel coming back out the wall because that barrel coming out the wall is Moash coming for revenge. I like that. That's a little technical. That's very much a visual meme. Like you have to understand context and get the visual. So I like it, but it could be funnier. But I like it. It's Tom and Jerry. It gets points. Kaladin, as for my boo, well, it's and for my boo. But this, ever since that freaking Call of Duty game came out, I've been seeing memes of just this guy's face, just that blank stare just off to the side. And it's even better because somebody photoshopped the art of. I'm assuming that was Dalinar originally. I can't, or maybe it was probably Adolin. I think it was Adolin originally. We're like, oh, it's so funny. I like that one. That's a good one. Oh, this is a lot of words. Top scientists on Roshar with nearly limitless supplies. With thousands of fabrials and captured spren using the labor of hundreds of workers and beast of burden and requiring our near limitless supply of investiture. We managed to create an incredibly unwieldy air barge that moves slightly faster than man marching at a brisk pace. A cop-turned-politician on Scadrial who, in spare time, dabbles with metallurgy at his home lab with no formal training whatsoever. Oh, okay, I get it. That was just a lot of words, but yes, if you compare Wayne or Wax to Navani, holy crap, the difference. Like, it's insane the level of power that Navani is playing with and that she has access to. And she really just kind of creates these kind of cool, more or less safe, kind of rudimentary things where we got Wax on Scadrial over there like, ooh, boom. Like, it just, like, pushing stuff together, playing with metallurgy and stuff. It just caused the heat. I mean, granted, Navani kind of did too when she discovered anti-light and stuff, or during that process at least. But oh, I love it how we got Elmo up here. I am become death, destroyer of worlds, which kind of, yeah, like, because effectively Wax kind of discovered nuclear fission and like kind of truly discovered Cosmere nukes, and that's a little terrifying. So yeah, let's keep going. My onion won't make me cry. Tef dies. Oh, that's mean. That's mean. Like, my onion won't make me cry. Then the onion tell you that Tef dies. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I will forever be a member of the fuck Moash camp. That plus Silfrena plus just what he did to Kaladin. Pretty much, he had redemption potential until Rhythm of War. After that, all done. Next up, we have George R.R. Martin, hard at work. I feel this one in my soul. Like, it's so hilarious. He just got his big old R. He just hanging out, apparently naked, jumping on a trampoline. I hope he didn't do that in real life. And jumping in the pool, just hanging out and stuff. Just the most casual person in the world. It's not like he doesn't have most of the planet waiting with bated breath for a book because he's got all the time in the world. Whereas Brandon up here like Jim Carrey and Bruce Almighty Like the whole pandemic, nobody was expecting anything from this man, and he's just like, because he's bored and it's his own way of therapy. He wrote four more books, so like the comparison is just unfair, quite frankly. But I like it. It's so hilarious because it's so true. That's how I feel about it. I don't think Winds of Winter is ever coming out. I just don't. I really don't, unless he's going to hire someone to ghostwrite it after he officially retires or passes or something. I don't know, but let's keep going. Oh yeah, Invincible. Oh, I almost want to do a rewatch of Invincible and like upload reactions to it or something because I just love the storytelling in that story. I mean, granted, maybe I should read the comic actually and see how it compares. That'd be a fun little comparison thing. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in that. So we have over here light weavers who need stormlight and spren, literal magic, to create different personas. Wayne, who only needs a different hat to create a completely different persona. Look what they have to do to mimic a fraction of her power. That's a great line from the show. And it's legit because Wayne is, I mean, actually just between Wayne and Hoyd, those two have enough like disguise skill that you could argue that they're capable as at least a low level light weaver. Like they are, I mean, granted, so you can probably pick apart their disguises, but like they are next level as far as disguises and stuff. So yeah, they are damn near light weavers. But next up we have I love a good SpongeBob meme. Gavilar in flashbacks, ready to put him up, and then Gavilar Lamb Kings, he did. Oh, that's so true. Flashbacks, he all ready to go. Like, let's get him, but he is dead. And the further we get, the more we learn that he's not an awesome person, or wasn't. All right, next we got Moonlight and Marcy just trying to get some work done. Some people doodle at work when they let their mind run. They draw houses and penises. Funny how the houses are always colonials and the penises are always circumcised. What? Oh, is oh, I'm assuming this is this has to be a reference to just how Moonlight was just basically messing with Marcy, basically like, yeah, I'm Moonlight, but you don't have a moon on this planet, so you don't know what that word means, and like just all kinds of stuff like that. I'm assuming that's what that is. This one's a little obtuse, especially since I don't watch The Office. I only know it's from The Office because I'm pretty sure that's Steve Carell's head, and cultural osmosis. But let's keep going. Next up, we have another SpongeBob one. I like. Wait, did I go back too far? Oh no, okay. Another SpongeBob one. Let's read SpongeBob. So we got SpongeBob at the boating school running into somebody. Say, hey, I just got my happy ending. Aging mentor figure in the fantasy novel. Hey, I'm getting mine next. And he's, hey, I doubt it. That's so real. The mentor figure always dies. And Teft, oh my God, I didn't even realize that until just now. Tef totally was his agent mentor character. Oh my God, how did I not notice that? Brandon did that trope so subtly. He slid it in there so nicely. I never even noticed that. Oh, that makes it sadder. R.I.P. Tef. Next up, another SpongeBob one. These the SpongeBob ones were getting pretty big in there too. So same scenario. Say, hey, I just got my sprint bond. Ellicott like, hey, I'm getting mine next. Hey, I doubt it. That sucks. Fuck you, Moash. He was so close. I wonder what kind of radiant he would have been. It probably would have just added to his arrogance ultimately, though. So, but I like it, and this is fun. What's next? Can I predict another SpongeBob one? Oh, it is a SpongeBob meme. Kelsier killing any noble he can in revenge for his dead loved ones. Audience cheers. Everybody loves it. Everybody loved the way he just went through and killed all those nobles. Then Moash does the same thing. Absolutely. See, the difference is if Moash would have just gone after the Light Eyes and just did that, well, I guess effectively he did until he kind of was he was manipulated plus kind of driven away a little bit. So some of it is that's why I say he was still capable of a redemption arc until he went both feet in full fledged by Rhythm of War, which no good. Fuck my ass. Next. This isn't a meme. It just makes you uncomfortable that Kelsier has probably driven a car and replaced a light bulb, and I want you to be uncomfortable too. Oh wow. 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 That's not necessarily uncomfortable. That's just something I hadn't thought about because motorized cars on schedule are becoming a lot more common and electrical lights are a lot more common. So Kelsey has just been around because it can't leave the planet. So, wow. There's a lot of stuff like that. There's just implication stuff that you come to realize is like, oh, that's totally a thing. Like that just never really occurred to me. Next up. Oh, 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 is that all of them? I think that's all 20. Okay, we've hit the end of them. So I have another batch, probably another batch of 20. So I want to keep this video fairly short or medium length at least. So we're going to stop here on the SpongeBob one. I really like these memes. A lot of them were fun. Some of them like were laugh out loud funny, but they weren't ridiculously funny. Let me know if you want me to actually rank these or if you just want me to jump over to the next pile of memes I got. But let me know in the comments down below if you want to do another round of these because these are a lot of fun. And I really love memes. I love Cosmere memes because they're so much fun. We might even like pull up an old throwback and do like some meme reaction or some Vine. Well, now I guess they're not Vines anymore. They're TikToks. We can do Cosmere TikTok reactions. That ought to be fun too. We'll probably do that regardless. But let me know in the comments down below if you like this stuff. You want to keep doing this kind of fun, little socially kind of stuff. So yeah, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I will talk to y'all next time. Peace.